can I help you? You reached college scholarships, that's correct. Well, how did you hear about us? Your friend, you had a friend refer us, okay? Well, we are a scholarship research service, so we help you find scholarships that would fit, that you have a very good chance of obtaining. And we work for colleges across the country. We have a few international as well. Okay, well, I can go ahead and get you started if you'd like to give it a try. It takes about 15 minutes, and the nice thing about our service is you don't have to pay us unless you actually receive at least one scholarship. Yeah. So it really can't hurt. Okay. So I'll start off with just the basic information. And I'll do this for you, or it's for your daughter, okay? And how old is she? She's 17, right. Okay, and what's her name? Sylvia? Okay. And last name? Alright. And just some basic information, phone and address. So, what high school is she going? Is she in high school now? Very swell. All right. And what is her GPA? Do you know offhand? 3.4. That's certainly pretty good to get started. Okay. All right. So one of the first things we ask is what region of the country do you want to focus on, or are you open to the whole country? You don't necessarily want a state college. Okay, so you're all parts of the country. All right. Okay. So we have the main categories are our academic scholarships, and I think your daughter, she has a good GPA, but it's not very top, so we may have other avenues that work a little bit better. Okay, well, what are some of her, let's see, special interests or activities, hobbies? She was in the theater and drama group, all right. That's great. Okay, and in the forensics? Okay. What about volunteering? Has she done any particular volunteering in the last couple of years? Oh, with the Humane Society, all right. And what did she do there? Okay, she did some office work in the front office, and also helping take care of the stray animals. Does she like working with animals? She does. Okay. Well, there are some that might be a good fit for her interest there. ask, is there a particular major that she's already selected, or are you she's still thinking about that? She has a lot of different interests. Okay, well, you can tell me some of those. She loves animals, you say, so possibly a veterinarian. Okay. And maybe a teacher. All right. Anything else? She likes computers, computer science. Okay. So she has a lot of different interests. That's great. Has she taken any special courses in computers, anything other than the usual classes in high school? Okay. Oh, and what was that? Like a lab? Oh, I see. She did, all right. So she worked in a lab after school, helping younger children? Okay. So, she likes giving instruction, right? That goes along with the teaching and tutoring. All right. Okay. So, what about? They're also income-based that might tie into this. We will look at the family income bracket. Do you mind just giving me the range of income for the family? Okay. 2. Okay. Well, when it comes down to the specific scholarships and grants, there will be applications for each one, and we help you fill those out, and then there may be more specific things required in terms of verifying income and things like that. But for now, the range should work just fine. Let me get just make a note to myself. So one of the things that another part of the service we offer, we'll mail you our scholarship directory. It's a printed directory that we update twice a year, and it gives sort of an overview of each one. So once we enter all your information to our program, it will select, usually depending on the person, we may get anywhere from 8 or 10 possible matches to some people get as many as 20 to 25. So I'd say the average is around 15, 16, 17. And then we can narrow this down a little further. It just depends how many you want to take the time to fill out the full application. But again, we do help you with that. So the printed directory just kind of helps you get an overview of the different ones available. And once you get your match, you can look up the agencies to read a little bit more about them. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about your daughter's academic interests. What were particular classes that she has, either her favorite classes, when she's gotten the best grades in. Okay, so biology is a definite favorite. Okay, and she likes art classes. All right. There are a lot of art-based scholarships. Can you tell me a little bit more about what kind of art she likes to do? Is there anything in particular? Fine arts, painting, she likes photography, printmaking, oh, she does like photography? Okay. Alright, and oh, she's done some sculpting? Okay. And wood carving, alright. Well, it sounds like she's pretty interested in the three-dimensional arts. And does she play any musical instruments? Guitar, alright. So acoustic guitar? And what kind of music does she like to play? Okay, so kind of overall, nothing in particular. Some classical, some pop. Alright. Oh, and she took piano too. Wow, she's just a very well-rounded young woman you have there. Piano lessons for the last 3 years. Alright. Okay. And I don't know if we mentioned sports. Does she have any sports interests or anything related to that? Okay. Tennis? No. Okay, she took tennis but wasn't too crazy about it. Okay. Anything else? Oh, horseback riding. Alright, well that's kind of interesting. There are actually a few scholarships for people interested in horseback riding, believe it or not. Yes, that's why we ask all kinds of questions, because you'd be surprised how many scholarships are out there with very particular subjects, so it doesn't hurt to bring up anything crazy. Alright, horseback riding, and oh, she likes soccer too. Alright. Well, so many people into soccer. So anything kind of more unusual, the better, in terms of your having less competition. Alright. And any other sports or anything else in particular? She loves to learn languages. Alright, that's great. And what languages? French, Spanish, and she's learning Japanese now. Oh my goodness. She sounds very ambitious. Okay, and what about traveling? Has she been to any of the countries? Okay. Not yet. Well, this is enough to get us started. I'm going to put this all in to our computer, and we will be in touch with you when we get our list of potential scholarships.